305, my nigga. Yeah. 30 days, my nigga. Yeah. Keep it real, my nigga.
How about them Dolphins, baby?
Yeah. SUB, my nigga. Yeah. 305, my nigga. Yeah. We keep it real, my nigga. Yeah. I'm out this bitch, my nigga. Okay.
Yo, what it do? What it hit for? This your dog, Big Dog, aka Bootleg Stat Man, and you're tuned in to the 305 Sports Vibe. We're not your typical podcast. Oh no, we're not your typical podcast. Yo, we hit, we lit, we all that shit, and it's championship time, you little bitty bitch. Hey man, tap in with your dog, Big Dog, and we here, man. I told you we're gonna do a little something for my YouTube family. I appreciate y'all for showing up, showing out. You know, like, subscribe, do whatever make you feel good and support, what we got going on. But like I say, man, we here, man, and it's a little bit before game time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of chatter going on, a lot of this, a lot of that. Get your snoogles and doogles ready. You know what I'm saying? Get your do what you're gonna do. Get everything ready. If you got your pack, go ahead and twist him up, and you know what I mean. If you got your cocktail mix, go ahead and drink up. But it's all about the you. Hey, it's Martin Luther King Day parade. It's a momentous occasion in the city. It's a lot of people that we love that we lost, and that we celebrating. But we here to talk football. We here to talk Miami. We here to talk championship. But we gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? This your dog, Big Dog, man. I'm just tapping in with you. I told y'all we're gonna talk a little shit with you just before this thing get cracking. You know what I'm saying? And as you know, we in Miami. We're in Miami. And this could possibly be one of the first college victories that have been in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, tap in with me. It's all about the you. I don't care if you're a you hater. If you love the you, hit that link. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? It's your dog, Big Dog, aka Bootleg Stat Man. And we vibe to the boogie of the beat or whatnot. You heard me? So yeah, man, it's going down. We just wanted to get a little chatter. I love my YouTube family. They've been supporting. It's all about the you. You already know the crib. But yeah, we know Felix Mendoza. I think it's Felix Mendoza. I don't want to call him man Felix, but we know Mendoza is from the crib. It's a couple of players that's from Miami that has made this Indiana team great. And we understand that. So, but what we gonna do is we gonna double salute the team that has been struggling, and now we don't want to say we back. We've been back. But boy, it took a long time for people to recognize our greatness. And the great coach, he say, man, you let UM get in that playoff, it's a done deal. And it's been done so ever since. Tell me I'm lying. Miami has dominated on offense. Miami has dominated on defense. In the trenches, I would say. In the trenches, where it matters. So, hey, man, if you're tapping in with me and you want to get in on the conversation, go to that YouTube link, click that link, get in on the conversation. You're welcome. This is what it's for. It's for us to bring that championship energy. But there's so much thing that's going on in the sports world. You know what I'm saying? It's a Fernando Mendoza. So I don't know how was your Monday, parade. I don't know if y'all celebrate that, but in Miami, we have a parade for Martin Luther King, and it was real peaceful. It was real calm. People just kicked back, barbecue. The vendors was out there selling food, and kids was ripping and running. No school Actually, the kids had a 4-day weekend, which is, I don't remember us having 4 days, back when we was in school, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I say, it's just a beautiful. I mean, listen, football in general has been up. You talk about playoff games that have been epic from start to finish. You know, um, you know, firing of head coaches. Miami Dolphins finally got them a head coach. I don't even know what I think about that, but we got a head coach. You know, Tua might be out the door. Mike McDaniel is fired. We got a new GM. GM got fired months ago or released or however they do it. So, I think it's going to be something that we need to pay attention to. How Miami going to do what they going to do. But, it's all about the youth tonight. My prediction is it's going. I don't know if it's going to go under. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I do know Miami in the trenches. Miami run game, defense. And I like University of Indiana because I feel like they built similar to the way we're built. Yeah. Very physical, So I think this is going to be a good game. And the crazy part, Indiana been blowing a lot of teams out. They've been really putting a lot of teams on the dope. So I don't know. Do you think Miami can hang? Do you think they're going to do what they normally did to Alabama and Georgia and all the rest of them boys? Mm-hmm. All I know is Miami play a special brand of football, a very hard-nosed brand of football. That's what I know. And Miami not coming to lay down. There's too much riding on it. There's too much history. There's too much going, and we ain't going. We taking it to the dough. And you got a chance to do something in history. You got a chance to play in your backyard. You got a chance to win in front of your mammy, in front of your pappy, in front of your friends. You got a chance to do something that ain't never been done. It only been done one time in college. Not even never in college, in pro football. Tampa was able to win on Tampa Field. That don't happen every day. That do not happen every day. So, with that being said, let's make history. Let's make history. Now I want to ask y'all some questions about the Bills head coach being fired. You say after 9 years. So what? They fired Dayball. They didn't care about Dayball getting fired. There's a lot of coaches that then got fired. And I don't really be. I be understanding that people want to win. And with a guy like Josh Allen, should you be able to win? Of course you should be able to win. Of course you should be able to win. At the end of the day, I'm not streaming the game, but I'm gonna have a little bit of the game playing in the background. I'm a vibe, but I'm not gonna actually play the game. I don't want those type of problems with nobody. But I could play a little bit of the audio. I'm gonna have it low in the background, just so I could vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It says Ray Bans or something like that. Yeah, tap in with me, brother. Yeah. Let's remote. You come in and what is that? Hey man, I'm just vibing to the boogie the beat. I see you though. I appreciate the love, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit me up when I don't be, I'm not on X like that or whatever, kick or whatever. So I don't really be knowing how to rock out with that. I'm just really just tapping in with the people who tap in with me. So let's keep building, brother. But like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like, but Josh Allen, played a wonderful game. I didn't think they had enough defense to stop people. I thought that the catch was more controversial than anything. It boiled down to that, which I don't think it should have boiled down to that. Um, it went either way. I didn't think it was a catch. I thought that both guys was tussling for the ball. I didn't think it was a catch. Honestly, I'm not a big Josh Allen fan anyway, so maybe that was where I was probably like a little biased or a little like didn't give a, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really care if they won anyway. My Super Bowl picks from the top of the year has been Broncos and the Rams, and these guys are still in it. And I still expect the Broncos to win, even though the Broncos defense have not been playing like what they was playing like in the beginning of the year. I can't say that. The Broncos defense have not been as dominant, as they normally be or as they have been in the past. So that's going to be interesting. Then you got the quarterback injured. I don't know how that's going to work out, but if there's a will, there's a way. Games have been won with backup quarterbacks. Big games, that is. So, next man step up and see how it turn out. But while we're here for the University of Miami. We're here for now I don't know what they doing on kick. Because if y'all screaming the game, boy, y'all got something going on that I like. But I don't really, you got to school me to that. But I just came on the vibe a little bit, because I asked the people on YouTube that been showing love, come on, y'all can get invited in to get up in, but you got to go to YouTube if you want to, tap in. We're 305 Sports Vibe on YouTube, But yeah, and like I say, man, in the Bears, a lot of people blaming Caleb for that interception, but it didn't look like number two. It didn't look like it didn't look like he went after that ball. It didn't even look like he was expecting. He looked back and then he kept running. I ain't understand that. So Caleb threw it in the ball. He didn't go after the ball. He didn't do nothing. He just let the man intercept the ball. And I will say this, and I've been telling Zay to go get her, pop from the block, Shaw the sports guard. I didn't buy. The verdict is still out on CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud played like a youth league quarterback. He played like, and I said that when they played against Pittsburgh. I'm like, look, Pittsburgh is supposed to win that game, but Pittsburgh didn't have enough offense. They threw the ball I don't know how many times with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh didn't have enough offense. And I'm like, man, CJ Stroud played horrible. And for Pittsburgh not to have enough offense or nothing to do nothing with it, it was Pittsburgh offense. But they gave them opportunities to win that game. CJ Stroud continued to play raggedy after the Pittsburgh game. So I didn't expect them to win at all. I thought CJ Stroud was I still think he garbage. But that just, me, in my belief, what I see with my eyes, how he played. The league caught up with him, and it looks like that. It doesn't look like he has anything that's dynamic. That rookie year he played well. After that, not so much. Sophomore jinx, sophomore slump. I don't know. I do know I wasn't impressed. That's what I do know. So, with that being said, he lost. Wasn't surprising at all. So, but when it comes to the playoffs, man, look here. The teams with the better defense is in the playoffs, and somebody with a defense and a hell of a running game finna win. and it might be the Patriots. I ain't gonna lie. The Patriots have a team that you can look at and say, man, that run game get going, it's a problem. You know, you say, well, look at the defense. It's not the best, but it damn sure can stop some people when need be. That's what I know. And who else? You got the Broncos. They quarterback broke his foot. So, that's gonna be, and they never had the offense they got. It, it's we gonna have to see. So I'm not gonna say that they can't win, but I will say that it's gonna be tough to pull it out without your starting quarterback. So you're gonna have to see that. But who else? Who in the playoffs? Well, we said the Rams. All right. Stafford is a veteran. And they healthy. You know, they healthy. They got pretty much. They more healthy than just about. The Patriots are pretty healthy. And then Seattle. Seattle is a problem. They don't depend on Aaron Donald to win, or Aaron whatever. Yeah, I think that's his name. They don't depend on him to win. They'll run the ball 30 times and play defense. I think that's a team you need to fear, because you got Smith and Jigba and you got Cooper Kupp. Now, the thing is, if they're not trying to like force the ball and make Aaron Donald the star of the show, then it's a problem, because a lot of these teams, a lot of these offensive coordinators, they'll be trying to throw the ball 30 and 40 times. And before you know it, it's an L boogie. So if Aaron Donald can get out there and just manage the game, hand it to the playmakers, man, they'll win. And I like the Rams. The Rams is my Super Bowl pick. So, when it comes to that, it's up. It sure is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, tap in with your dog, Big Dog, man, aka Bootleg Stat Man. We just vibing to the boogie, the beat or not, man. It's 305 Sports Vibe, not your typical podcast, you bitty bitch. You heard me? It's not your typical podcast. It's 305 Sports Vibe. We hit, we lit, we all that shit. And don't you forget, it's UM in the championship, bitch. We up. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else? Did I miss anybody? That's in the playoffs, the Seahawks, and the So that's everybody. Like I say, I'm sticking with my Super Bowl pick, which is the Rams and the in Denver. So and they in it. They in it to the they in the AFC game, they in the NFC game. So it is what it is. It's going down. So if you making your picks, my pick is UM. As far as let's go back to college, let's talk UM. UM is the team that I believe gonna win. I don't know nothing about Indiana. It's not about Indiana. It's all about the U. You know what I'm saying? So, for anybody who is putting your money on the game, more power to you. I personally ain't been betting lately because it gets sticky. That's why you always gotta remember what Kurt want to say. Don't chase your bets. Bet more. Bet what you can handle. Because man, you get the betting, you get the losing, you get the betting some more. So I haven't been betting. The only reason I haven't been betting is because my debit card isn't it's on the way. But I think that's a good thing, because I've been able to avoid being on the Hard Rock app going crazy. But just being able to enjoy the game, enjoy the commentary, and deliver my own commentary. So at the end of the day, we are in the championship game. University of Miami, Indiana, and shout out to just the epicness of Miami to be able to have and host such a beautiful event, which is one of the they knew the game was going to be played out here, but who knew the Hurricanes would be in it? So it's nice and brisk. It's about what 60 degrees down here in Miami. So it's a tropical day. It's if it rain, it'll be a little colder. Um, so we looking at some history that's going to be made. Either way, history will be made tonight. So let's look at it like that because that's how I look at it. I don't look at it no other way. History is gonna be made. Miami is probably gonna have more recruiting commitments than they've had in a long time, as far as getting back to a place where Miami had Willis McGahee, Frank Gore, and Clint Portis on the same roster. That's how raw Miami was. But nowadays, guys transfer. The transfer portal is something serious. It's guys that be transferring so quick that don't have a chance to really get developed. I don't really like that for those guys because by the time you get to, and being that you have that option, I feel like guys exercise that option more often. You got guys who've been in college for 5 years, and some guys, if they injured, they've been this almost 7 years. Guys have been in college for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, and with the transfer portal, it's like look at Indiana. That's a lot of transfer merchandise over there. That's not a team that just breed football like that. Look at SMU. I don't know how good they was, but so you see Ashton Genty, he get in the league. I mean, is he as good as advertised? I'm not really sure yet. The verdict's still out on him. New coach, Geno Smith led the league in interceptions, and I felt like they were so pass heavy. I didn't understand, why they wasn't really getting Ashton like going. But they fired that offensive coordinator. I didn't. Geno threw the ball all them times, and you acting like Geno was a guy who, you know what I'm saying? Like he was that guy. He ain't that guy, man. You tripping, man. The man led the league in interceptions. I don't know how many times you want to throw the ball with Geno Smith. Ashton Genty supposed to have been the bell cow. At least that's what I thought while they drafted him. But it wasn't like that. So it is what it is.
It's care.com.
Take a sip of your drink. Roll up your dank, spark that thing, and get into a good position in your comfy chair, your bean bag or whatever. Turn on your TV and watch the game. Don't let none of that BS bother you. You know what I'm saying? The kids running around, hey, it is what it is. It's still early. It's what, 7:27. The game about to start. We just talking shit, swallowing spit, just kicking shit, you know what I'm saying? Before the game start, Zeta go get it, he might pop out. Pop from the block, he might pop out. Who knows? Everybody doing their thing. But I said I was gonna come out and I was gonna get live with you. I was gonna get jiggy with you. You know what I'm saying? For all the people that have been very supportive in the YouTube community. I appreciate that. So tap the link, if you want to get in and yap it up with me, it's available. Any of these other little apps and these social platforms, I'm not totally familiar with those guys. I'm gonna be real. I'm not familiar with Kick, even though I go live on it or Twitch or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So when guys pop in, they see the aesthetics in the background going on. They probably think that's the game. But nah, it's not the game. I'm not streaming the game. It's just some shit in the background I got, you know what I'm saying? Just some player shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie to you though, dog. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they finna do who picking UM. There's I think what his name? Dez, I forget his name. Uh, who is this guy? Yeah, who he finna pick? They got what's his name? I know who he talking about. I forget his name. Is Desmond Howard, I think. Oh, he picking the U. All right, that's a good look. Okay, Coach Nick Saban. Who Nick Saban finna pick? Okay, man, everybody gonna pick the U. Hold on, is that the coach from Notre Dame? Oh hell no. Is he finna get an NFL job? I know he ain't gonna pick the U. Oh hell yeah. Nick Saban put on the University of Miami hat. Stop playing with coach. Ah, that's 2 out of 4 for the U. Uh-oh. Look at what the Coach Marcus. I know he going for the Indiana Hoosiers. I know he going for Indiana. Yeah. What you talking about, buddy? Who you going for? Whoa. Wow, that's my heart say Indiana, but my mind say Miami. Wow, that's crazy. Pat McAfee. Pat going for the U. I already know. Hey man, the U got a real hustle, a real grind about the issue. And I never seen Indiana play. I'm gonna be honest. I never seen them play. I just never seen them play. And that's real. You know what I'm saying? I've heard about Mendoza, but I never watched them play. You catch clips and all that, but and they was beating everybody, but Miami have a chance to really break down what they do well and what weaknesses they have. So I expect Miami to win. I don't expect it to be no big blowout. If it's a lot of points scored, I'd be surprised. But I just feel like I just don't think they're that different. I think it's more even than we think. Mendoza may be a little better than Carson Beck. Oh, he went with the Hoosiers? Nah. Whoa, Pat went with the Hoosiers. That's crazy. So 3 out of 4 for Miami. That's crazy. Hey, listen, man. Listen, if you're a UM fan, yeah, buckle up your seatbelts. It's going down. It's going down all the way motherfucking down. This your dog, Big Dog, a.k.a. Bootleg Stat Man. This 305 Sports Vibe. And we talking championship University of Miami football. Throw up the U if you with it. Tap in on that YouTube link if you want to get in and yap it up with me on the conversation. Because it's going down. No, I ain't streaming the game live, but I got the audio plugged in. I can tap in with you. You feel me? You can tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's MIA where we lay, goddammit. And we just kicking shit, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, my boy. It ain't nothing to it but to motherfucker do it. We gonna get them hustlers in here. We gonna get them boys in here. That's what we gonna do. We ain't bullshitting. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't bullshitting. Uh-huh. Ooh. Excuse me. I told that boy, man, hit that link. Come on up in here. But everybody be doing their thing. But we just looking to see how Miami gonna crack their head. Man, could you imagine how many I mean, this the year I don't remember a year Me watching football where all these coaches got fired. And I really truly don't feel bad for none of these coaches. I really don't. I told you I wasn't really big on Harbaugh like that. I thought he was straight. I wasn't really big on I really did. Only thing Stefanski issue was that everybody felt like he didn't like Shador. Oh, he don't like Shador. And I'm like, bro, like, I mean, he drafted a quarterback that he wanted to start, and I don't think that he was wrong for wanting this quarterback to succeed and wanting this quarterback to be in the game. So the Shador situation, I don't really like to get in, like, make it like that, because Shador played 7 games, 7 games, and the man threw like 12 interceptions, 10 interceptions. So imagine if he would have played the whole season. He would have led the league in interceptions right along with Tua and the dude from the Raiders, Geno. The man played that little bit of games and threw that many interceptions. That's insane to me. 7 games, 11 or 12 interceptions, and we're throwing Stefanski. It's Stefanski this and Stefanski that. Listen, I don't know. I don't like to be, because the assumption is one thing versus the perception. Now the whole tobacco with the wristband, that was something I didn't understand. I'm like, well, maybe that's the only thing that made me be like, man, you really trying to sabotage the dude because you ain't got the wristband ready for the man. What is that about? I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready, though. You can't have your quarterback out there without a fucking wristband. That's crazy work. That's the only thing I thought if he was trying to sabotage Shador. But other than that, nigga threw 11, 12 interceptions and played 7 games. I can't say the nigga was that wrong. Imagine if the nigga would have played all 18 games. Hey, I don't know. So I'm not finna be thinking, oh, Shador's the answer. That's just the internet hype. Everybody trying to say, he being sabotaged. I don't believe that shit. I watched the nigga when he was in Colorado. He playing similar. You know what I'm saying? But since everybody on the man's side, you know what I'm saying, we gonna see how he ball. We gonna see how he play. So they don't even have a coach. And what if the coach that get over there is like, okay, he ain't my guy. Because a lot now you got a situation like how Mike McDaniel had to deal with Tua. He came in with Tua, and all of a sudden, he made Tua a success. But that wasn't the guy he drafted. That wasn't the guy he handpicked. Oh yeah, this is the guy who, yeah. But Tua stepped up and made plays and did what he needed to do. You feel me? So yeah, man, I ain't, So now the thing is, what is going to happen with Josh Allen and Buffalo? Because I thought Brian Daboll did a good job. They got rid of Brian Daboll, and they got this dude, Stefanski, not Stefanski, but well, I forgot his name. So now what? Because Josh Allen, he may not have a situation as sweet as it was this year to get him to a championship. And a lot of these guys have not won. Justin Herbert hasn't won. With the guy named Lamar, what I'm saying, guys are losing. And now that Pat is not even in the playoffs, you get Drake May, Bo Nix, Stafford, Donald. That's what's left. Come on now. So I personally, the hype train on some of these quarterbacks. You take all this money, and this is the key. So when they talk about the GOAT this and the GOAT that, this is the key. Pay a fucking attention. The GOAT who won 7 championships, he took team-friendly deals. That is what y'all don't fucking talk about. Tom Brady didn't make all that money like that, Brody. He took team friendly deals so you can get defensive tackles, offensive line, and quality fucking tight ends. Niggas just taking all the fucking money. Oh yeah, let Josh do Superman shit. No. Oh yeah, you ain't got damn quality receiver. You got some decent tight ends. So what happened when Stephon Diggs and him blew up on the sideline, get rid of Stephon Diggs, where Josh offense gonna come from? Nobody seen it coming. The tight ends, Coleman, and all these dudes. Oh, MVP for Josh. Okay, now the people that's in the building think, yeah, we could do it with Josh because, yeah, look at what he did. He won an MVP with little to nothing. Run it back. Womp, womp, womp. You need help. Yeah, Pat, I agree. Pat didn't have a lot, but you know what Pat had? Pat had a defense. For all the years Pat was running it up, he had a defense. The back end was good. Chris Jones was good. So the year they won the last Super Bowl, them people weren't scoring no more than 21 points. So that means if you was playing against them, you were scoring under 21 points. And they won. Now let's run it back. Let's go. We paid him a lot. We could do it. We got Pat. No, defense was breaking down. Guys was leaving. It wasn't the same. Guys was scoring a lot of points on you, and you still couldn't score a lot of points. Kansas City still had offensive line issues. Couldn't do it. You needed some of those resources. They still couldn't. I mean, it's so you got Josh Allen, you got Patrick Mahomes, and you got Lamar. Oh, Lamar was hurt. That's what they say. Yeah, okay. Lamar and the coach Harbaugh, I didn't see that happening. But let's be real. Lamar did not play that bad. It was games where Lamar did what he could, and it was a missed field goal. It was a drop. It was a fumble. It was a fumble, and it was another fumble. So yeah, can we say he played horrible? Now maybe he didn't do a lot of Lamar shit. He didn't do nothing dynamic to be like, oh, that's that Lamar shit. Nah, he didn't do none of that. But that last game, that old Ravens defense, I've been telling the guys, I say, to go get in, pop for. I say that Ravens defense, boo, woo, woo. Boo, woo, woo. I ain't lied to you. Not one time. And people gave up on the last drive. They coming down. How you let A-Rod find out? Oh, come on, man. Defense supposed to be raw. Oh, yeah, then you get back out there and miss the field goal kick. Boo, woo, woo. Exactly. 305 Sports Vibe. Tap in with your dog, Big Dog, a.k.a. Bootleg Stat Man. I seen Zay to go get a pop-up in here. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, listen, man, y'all already know what we're doing. It's all about the you. We at the crib, MIA, where we lay 305. And yeah, I'm gonna give you a little real nigga commentary. You better believe it, goddamn it. You better believe it. Hey, shout out to Martin Luther the King. Shout out to Martin Luther the King. You know what I'm saying? I hope they ain't make you go to work today, goddamn it. I ain't even gonna lie. I had an Instacart order that came through, and the guy say, hey, they said it's a parade going on. I could tell he wasn't a brother. He said, I had to go all the way around, man. I said, yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I hope you enjoy your Monday. I hope you're tapping in. I hope you're hitting the like. I hope you're subscribing. I hope you're tapping in with your dog, Big Dog, a.k.a. Bootleg Stat Man. We always going to do what we do. This ain't your typical podcast. We just, kicking shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the aesthetics in the background. This ain't the game, but you already know how we do it. So, yeah. So, the NFL, I told you about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is not going to be the reason they win or lose. We don't want to say he's going to be the reason they lose, but he ain't going to be the reason they win if they win. It's going to be the defense and the running game. And can you imagine a Patriots rematch? Well, I want to say Seattle rematch with the Patriots. That'd be epic. That'd be epic because I've been telling my dog, Shaw, the sports guard, Zay to go get a pop from the block. I say it's the changing of the guard. The quarterbacks is all the Jalen Hurts, the Patrick Mahomes, and all those guys. They're the older guys now. They're 8 years in the league, 7 years in the league. Now it's the guys that's 2 years, 3 years in the league. That's May, Knicks, the guy, what's the other guy? The guy from and even Herbert, he whack. But I don't think it's let me just say this because I gotta speak on Herbert. I like Justin Herbert. They want Justin Herbert to be something he's not. And when Harbaugh got there, he hyping him up. Why is he not in the MVP conversation? Because of you. Because he don't got no explosive receivers. The best thing he got over there was his running back Hampton, and that dude, Rondé Gaston Jr., who be catching shit from the back of his head. That boy catch everything. His pappy was a Miami Dolphin, and he was the one-handed catch guru. Rondé Gaston. That boy would catch shit one-handed. Yeah, back in '99. Yeah, him and Chris Carter. But I digress. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, they the defense. So I was asking Zay to go get it on the ball. I say, if you swap Josh Allen with Justin Herbert, that's a championship. Easy. Tell me I'm lying. Get in the comments and beat me up about it. If you swap Justin Herbert with motherfucker Josh Allen would take the Chargers to the championship. Why you say that, big dog? Why you say that, bootleg stat man? Because they got a defense, and it's a little more balance, you know. And listen, we're not gonna talk about Cook because he led the league in yards and also in fumbles. Oops, did I say that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, man. How you the rawest running back and you the rawest fumbler too? How? Can't trust that guy with the ball. They be like when they put him on a ticket, this is what they do. See, this is why you got to pay attention. They put the guy on the ticket, and you think, oh yeah, he gonna get a touchdown. He always score. And then when they get like down in the 20 and close to the goal line, they take him out. You be like, why they take him out? You know why? Because the nigga fumble every chance he get. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm gonna be honest. The dynamic running back, even though he led the league in rushing, the dynamic running backs is Bijan Robinson and Devon A-Chain. Them two dudes ain't fumble hardly none this year. Let's be clear. Dynamic, one cut up the field, dynamic speed catch out the backfield, and ball security. So yeah, take a sip of your drink, nigga. Spark that joint, nigga. Yeah, I'm here. I'll be here, nigga, all night. Tap in with your dog, Big Dog. AK Bootleg Stat Man. 305 Sports Vibe. We hit. We lit. We all that shit. And don't you forget, Miami Hurricanes, they're in the championship, bitch. You like I did that? Indeed you did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me holler at y'all niggas about basketball. Because I don't know if y'all been watching the Heat. You know what I'm saying? And the Heat, I like the Heat. You know what I'm saying? And that's my team. You know, everything is 305 over here. So always remember that. When you tap into the 305 Sports Vibe, it's Hurricanes, it's Miami. Even though Miami be fucking, it's all really Florida, honestly. But it's really Miami first, and then Florida is, you know, because Miami is its own entity. Y'all know that. Miami is its own state. Is we don't, when you see niggas, people from Miami, they say, where you from? Miami. Oh, you from Florida? No, they're going to correct you quick. Off the ripper. I'm from Miami, not the same as Florida. Everybody know that. Don't you forget. So when you see the Miami Hurricanes, it's not like Florida. It's its own entity. It's its own situation. We breed different. So yeah. Like I was saying, NBA, man. I haven't been watching much, but I will guarantee that we will be getting into the thick of the NBA. Once football kind of died down a little bit, we'll get it cracking. But we got a Super Bowl party. I will be attending, and I will be going live February 8th. Zeta Go Get a House. We're going to be hit, lit, and all that shit. I'm going live, and I'm going to bring y'all in with the more visuals. I did that last year, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to do it again, a little more epic, the bigger screen. You know, try to step it up. And, you know, my dog went out of town. I bought some Miami tickets, so it's gonna be more things on location, because I want y'all to appreciate, if you're not a Miami fan, if you're not a UM fan, you be a Miami fan, meaning Miami UM, meaning Miami the city, Miami the state. They'll bring you in, man. Bring you a little bit of this Miami culture. Shout out to everybody who's listening and everybody who locked in. Subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel. That's 305 Sports Vibe on YouTube. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Show me that love. We deserve it, man. We vibing with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, put a comment or whatever you want to do. But yeah, the game getting crunk, man. It's about to pipe up. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I got to tell y'all. I appreciate each and every listener, each and every individual who tapping in with the kid. I appreciate you. Because guess what? You ain't had to be here. You could have been anywhere else. I appreciate you if you're tapping in, hitting that like. Shout out to the U. It's going down. You already know how we do. And everybody know who from Miami. Miami, not Florida. We Miami. We our own entity. Don't play. We're not gonna play. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But like I was saying, man, we got a Super Bowl party. And guess what? I got something special for y'all. I know y'all niggas like giveaways. I got a giveaway coming. I'm giving away some gift cards, some merchandise. I'm telling you, 305 shit. You already know. You feel me? That's what we do though. I just you know, I done had so many YouTube channels, and I'm in my own YouTube university trying to understand how to go how to get monetized and all that, and try to push the algorithm and all that. But I just try to keep it genuine and keep it authentic. But I will have a giveaway, like a raffle, you know what I'm saying, to give away gift cards, give away merchandise, and baskets for men. I just figure like it's a bunch of dudes on here vibing, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, be on the lookout for the merchandise, for the raffle, for the giveaway. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And guess what? The game has begun. Guess what? The game has begun. And I'm a UM fan, so you already know I'm going for the U. Tell me who you're going for. Come on, man. Hit that comment. Let me know who you're going for. Don't pop in and pop out. Don't say nothing. Say hi. Say what's up. Say fuck you. Say fuck me. Say fuck your mammy. Fuck your pappy. Don't be like that nigga when you tap in. I know you see the aesthetics going on in the background. You know what I'm saying? Where my dog Zay to go get at? What pop from the block at? Tap in with your dog, Big Dog, a.k.a. Bootleg Stat Man. Yeah, man. We all that shit, man. It's going down. Yeah, this MIA, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody on the panel on the ESPN shit picked UM to win except Pat McAfee. I think that's who that was. You know what I'm saying? Mendoza, he from the crib. You know what I'm saying? You see how these guys is from that Miami soil and turned Indiana into a power team. They playing in the championship right now because all of their key components is from the Miami soil, the soil of 305. Ain't that something? Yeah, that's something, man. Listen, man, we're gonna win in the trenches. Offensive line, defensive line, man. Tap in with your dog, Big Dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to everybody who stayed home and barbecued Martin Luther King Day. You know, if y'all had a parade in your city, you know what I'm saying, turn up, let the kids, run around. You know, it ain't 8 o'clock yet, is it? Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock damn near. I don't know what time zone you in, but yeah, man. Enjoy yourself. It was a 4-day weekend. How many of y'all used to have 4-day weekends when it was almost time? Because when we went to school, we didn't have Friday off and then Monday off. That's crazy. Kids nowadays be out of school a lot. Teachers just, I don't know. I mean, but I can remember my mama saying that when we was in school, well, y'all out again? It didn't seem like that, but I guess when you become an adult and you got nieces, nephews, and your partners got children, be like, damn, they out of school again? Well, they just went back to school. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man, I want y'all to understand something. Shout out to my nonprofit organization, because I give back. We give back. Grace with Roses Outreach. I want you to understand, we give back. We give back in the community where I live at. We give back book bags, and we do a Christmas give out. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we give out toys and, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. So, yeah, man, we keep it real on around here, man. We definitely keep it real. Yeah, so this guy here, the coach of Indiana, apparently he come from the tree with Nick Saban, and Cristobal was under Nick Saban for a little while. And these guys are supposed to be good. He's supposed to be like going to the pros or something, man. He's supposed to be so good. His coaching style is supposed to be airtight. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We sure will see, man. It's all about the youth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand, this is big for the city of Miami. You talking about the economy. It was a parade today. It's just like you just can't understand how big this is for the city. You know what I'm saying? And so Miami understand that. Though the guys who's in those jerseys, they understand. They understand this is epic. You know, the parade was the day. How many times you see a football game on the day of the parade? You know what I'm saying? For you to go out and hang out with the babies, let them eat all the vendor food, get full, run around and play with their kids, come in the crib, and you get in and wind down and get a sit in front of this and watch your team from your crib, from Miami MIAO 305, play in the championship that's right up the street in the stadium. That's epic. And don't you forget, 305 Sports 5. We did that. You don't get to see that every day. That's not every day. And y'all know that too. Tom Brady in the professional setting, NFL, he won at the stadium. You know, played NFL, Super Bowl in Tampa, Raymond James Stadium. You don't see that every day. So Miami have an opportunity and to make history and be the only team who won a championship. And that's the way they got it set up with teams like, you know, like the way the playoffs are set. Man, to win a championship in your own stadium at the crib, man, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. So, yeah, man, let's get to it, man. Hey, man, shout out to everybody who tapping in. Shout out to Zeta Go Get a Park from the Block. Shout out to Sports Guard and everybody who tapping in across these platforms I'm locked into. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You know, subscribe, like, hit it. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Now, what I was saying about Carson Beck was the verdict is still out on him. When he won last game, I kind of figured that he understood the moment and he understood what he need to do or what he don't need to do to make sure we're a successful team. You know, yeah, I will say that. And that dude Fletcher, I like Fletcher. I remember him last year when he was playing with Cam Ward. I thought the Rodriguez dude got most of the carries, but I thought Fletcher was pretty good. But this year, he's even better. Now, I will say that he's more of a Davenport kind of guy. If you remember Davenport, who's a big physical, but he don't catch it out the backfield as much. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, he ain't like a Portis or a McGahee kind. He ain't that kind. Because one thing I will say is Portis, one cut, he got out of there. He a home run hitter. McGahee was the same way. You threw that thing to McGahee was clean with the screen. He knew what to do with it. And I can say Miami was known for a long time for having good dynamic backs. I think you know, that's that. But now we you know, everybody look good. I like the dude. I like you know, Fletcher, I think his name is. Got to get him going. Oh yeah. So that dude Pounds, allegedly he from the crib too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. It's history you're watching. If you're watching the game at your crib or wherever you're at a bar, which I'm sure you ain't probably at a bar and you listening to me, that's crazy. But wherever you have you at your crib and you're watching this UM game, you're watching history, dog. You're watching history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you definitely watching history. Come on now, get rid of it. Now I will say this, Carson. Don't be afraid to get that quick little money because they was covering on that back end. Now we know Miami don't have the most explosive receiver. You should have got up out of there, right up in there. Get up out of there. Now, and even when Cam was here, I thought Miami was playing with Estrepo. Estrepo slow as dirt. The boy run a 5.0 in the 40. So I don't know how he did what he did, but that lets you know how good the O-lines was when Cam was there. Ooh, okay. See, Miami can't push that ball up the field. Fourth down. Because there's no dynamic receiver. I would say that. Malachi is the and he quick, short, chop, but he's not gonna outrun too many people. You got it to him and the big yeah, so you know, we gotta get that tight end involved. But all right, quick little, you know, Miami got a punt. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was just noticing Miami don't really have no speed. I don't know who the speedster on our team. I don't know who the stretch the field guy is. You know, they put a lot on Malachi Tony, and this is the time you're gonna have to find somebody who can stretch that field. Because if you're gonna go underneath all day and you ain't gonna push the ball, well I ain't gonna say we can't we ain't push the ball up the field like that all year too much. So I don't know, but like I say, man, this your dog, Big Dog, aka Bootleg Stat Man. It's 305 Sports Vibe, man. We just vibing to the boogie, the beat or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing but just watching the game, just kind of vibing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, whatever it is. I surely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know, tap in with your dog or whatnot. Yeah. Shit, let me see. Let me look around, see what's going on, see how they viewing the squad. Or it's getting real thick. It's getting real thick, my boy. Yeah, shit get crazy. Yeah, no. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. You can't lay down. You can't lay down. Yeah, you can't lay down. Dreams are legal, goddammit. One thing about the crib, they believe in that. They believe in football. I think in order for us to take it to where we need to take it, boy, we're gonna definitely have to have some explosive plays. Oh hell no, they tripping. You just talking about a killer elephant with a single husk has left 22 people dead over a 10-day period in Indiana. Oh wow! Like, is this real? So when you take an elephant husk, he go on the killing spree or some shit? That's crazy. People say cocaine elephant. Man, listen. You know one thing about America, boy. They gonna get all kind of whatever animal can provide, whether it's venom or ivory from the husk, man. You they gonna get it. Definitely gonna get it. That's what I say. One thing about America, they ain't bullshitting. They gonna get it about you. $40 for that? I don't know about that. Hey, that's what Miami need to get. They need to get the Chiefs are hiring Eric Bieniemy. Oh yeah, because yeah, you got to get Bieniemy. He good. I wish Miami would have got his ass. That boy raw. I thought it was already a Chief, unless he used to be. He used to be over there. I think he was somewhere else, and they brought him back. Because that's when I felt like Pat was at his best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bieniemy that guy. Yep. Sure is. But that's good to know. Because I think he gonna have to be the next head coach when Andy Reid stepped down. Yeah. Well, they gotta lock him in as an offensive coordinator, like get him right so he could be there for sure. Because boy, when you saw how he had them boys rocking, you was like, oh man. And when he left, you seen Andy Reid like he was taking over the plays. Wow. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all watch his and hers on Netflix, I don't know. It was kind of good. I really didn't see the ending coming. I thought it was a hell of a series. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So if you watched it, I ain't gonna tell it how it ended, but it was hell of a good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yes, Lord, it was hella good. And I can get into series and whatever. People be like, oh nah, movie. I like series because when I was watching the New Edition, when they talking about they were doing their thing and they were talking about a series, I thought that was a great idea. You know what I'm saying? Because when when you get a chance to watch layer by layer how things went down, and episode or two is dedicated to Mike Bivens or a portion of it to give you an idea, and Ricky how this would happen and that happened. A movie like that's what I thought Tupac movie should have been. Y'all know it too. Y'all don't lie, because if you're a fan of Tupac, you thought a movie. How you gonna fit all the Tupac? And after we knew more about Tupac than the movie told us. You get what I'm saying? And I know this the 305 Sports Bar, but I don't give a fuck. We talk about what we want. You feel me? Man, listen. I ain't like the Tupac movie. I ain't knocking it or nothing. But come on, man. You gotta be real. That's supposed to have been a series. That would have been 8 to 10 episodes series. Damn near 10 hours of motherfucking footage. 45 minutes or so each motherfucking clip. You get what I'm saying? How you gonna sum that man life up? And then in one movie. I ain't like that. Even the NWA shit. It shouldn't even be no more movies like that. Movies should be a series, bro. Yeah, it should be a series. People should go to the movies and buy a ticket to say, okay, the series is gonna be 2 days. You got a ticket, so it's gonna be I feel like because most movies are gonna be 2 hours. You could push 2 episodes, three episodes, especially if it's a 6 games. Come that day and watch all the series. Tickets starting at like from 10 o'clock in the AM or like maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. You get out of there. You feel me? Watch the whole series, top to bottom. Man, that'd be dope. Yeah. Yeah, because I see how they did Stranger Things. Stranger Things was in a movie theater and online. That's crazy. And that's a series. That's crazy. Yeah, no. So yeah, man. Well, yeah, man. Listen, this is our bit though, man. AKA bootleg stat, man. We just vibing to the boogie to beat it or not. You dig what I'm saying? That's for damn sure. Yes, sir. Give me a little real nigga commentary on this game, man. Because it's going down for sure. Better believe that. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It be a lot going on wherever you at, wherever you from. So I'm gonna just be real. Whenever you wake up in the morning, thank God, because or whomever you pray to, be grateful, show gratitude for life. You know what I'm saying? And what you can accomplish physically with your body, what you could do. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for that, for mobility and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't be a weirdo and think things are just supposed to be like that for you or for whomever. You know, yeah, it's not always like that. It's a lot of situations that's not favorable to human beings, and then it's people who have favor. So thank God for the favor, man. Don't be a weirdo about that. Receive that. You know. So let me ask y'all a question. So we on our sports shit. You know what I'm saying? How has Cooper Cup been looking? He's not getting the fanfare that you know that it looked like he was getting before he got into the NBA. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm seeing here that they've won 3 in a row, the Mavs, so that's what's up. But is Cooper Cup showing out? Is he playing well? Yeah, is he playing well? Because I haven't heard much fanfare about him. But I know you're gonna get it's gonna become a little more thicker when the NBA actually, is at the forefront of all things. You know what I'm saying? So and that's for sure. Because like I said, I haven't been really watching the NBA as much. I can tell you that right now. Hey man, the brother said he can help me earn with kick real followers. All right, well, you got to get at me, man. I'm yapping it up with the people on live. I'm just kicking it or whatever. It ain't, I'm just vibing. So, I don't be on kick like that, Brody. I'm gonna be real. I see your number and all that, that I don't, yeah. So, I appreciate that though. Maybe I need to look into getting monetized on kick. Ooh, Miami got the ball. Boy, this is gonna be a low scoring game. Listen, run that ball. I don't care what you do. Miami, run that ball. It's nothing Carson Beck can do as far as you driving with him, unless you're gonna make him a runner. That's it. That's the only thing. Once if he do be mobile, then the drive will move. But if you thinking he's gonna drop back and throw the ball, I like Carson Beck, but not like that. He's not like that. You have to move him around and run him. Carson Beck has to be an extra runner tonight to win the game. It ain't gonna be no drop him back 30 times and he gonna hit the open man. That's a blunder. That's a blunder waiting to happen. Don't do that. Now, if anything I say, if Miami play calling, if it's not like smart and like very intentional, man, this would be rough. Straight up. You can't be trying to drop it back all day with Carson, man. Can't do that. Go, they holding, man. Where's the flag on that? That's crazy. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, Mendoza. Well, they holding that man life, man. Did you see that? Man, that's crazy. And they holding that man for dear life, man. You don't hold no nigga like that, dog. That's straight up, man. You holding that man like that, dog. Can't be holding that man like that, man. Come on now. Come on now. That's crazy. Hey, join the screen. Join the screen. Yeah, join it. Join the stream. Uh-oh. You got to get involved, Miami. You don't want to do too much. I guess you got to test that, huh? Once he got out the way, over your head. Got to make the tackle. That's what I'm saying. You ask he in that part of but just him getting the ball out. Yeah, man. Tap in, man. Yeah, this is dog, big dog, man. What we doing here? What we doing? That's real talk. I don't want to hear none of that. They be having too much going on with that. Join the screaming live. Tune in. Ain't nobody bullshitting with you, nigga. And we all here with you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, tap in with me, man. Tap in with me, man. I know something out here. Yeah. Join the conversation. For sure. Ain't nothing going on but yapping it up. We just yapping it, homie. Tap in with you, dog. I told y'all Zay to go get on the way, huh? For sure. Yeah, he on the way. Come on, Miami. Let's keep it. Let's not, because they stay on that field. They get the drive going now. Now you got a different scenario. That's for sure. Hold up now. Get a little bit of this commentary real quick.
Trainer's taking a look at him. 2nd and 7, pocket closing in, but Mendoza stands and delivers. It's another first down strike for the Hoosiers inside the 35. 9-yard gain by Riley Nowakowski, the gritty tight end.
Yeah, Nowakowski's here, but watch the quarterback, Mendoza's eyes. He works to the left. He thinks he's got the outcut. He comes off of it quickly, almost like a check down right there to Nowakowski. See the eyes? He thinks he might go. Instead, where's that check down? Boom, ball out quickly. And again, another first down. Indiana right now looking good, moving this ball down the field.
5 of 6 start for Mendoza. Play fake, pitch to the edge. Surratt, again, easy access in front of O.J. Frederic, whose return, he says, healthy tonight, but we'll keep a close eye on him.
Yeah, and he's until they get out of this, he's just going to continue to go at it. They're going to mix the run. Corners are dropping, no problem. It's like basically an extension of their run game. They're just going to take 5, 7, 8 yards. Make Miami have to come up, play tighter, and then they'll try to work by them with Charlie Becker and Omar Cooper and company.
Empty backfield first time tonight. 5 receivers for Mendoza. Pressure off the edge. He got hammered on the blind side. The pass is incomplete. It was Torrey on the blitz. Maybe keep it back in the backfield if you're Indiana tonight.
Yeah, you got 5 up there. When you go empty, and he's able to sneak out. Line side, never really felt that. Good job. A big part of this tonight with Mendoza and Beck, both these quarterback experience, they see a lot. So both coordinators, when we talked to them, talked about the importance of disguising, not tipping our hand. Make these guys have to see it post-snap. That time they fooled Mendoza completely.
Teray described his style, Kirk, as fast and violent. I'm going to fit that play. On 3rd down, trying to run for it with Black, and Black bursts for a first down as the Hoosiers are in the red zone after a 7-yard 3rd down run.
You look at Pat Coogan, the center, the left guard, Drew Evans, left tackle, Carter Smith. It's almost a triple team. Watch this right here. Watch this movement. All 3 of them work up to the backer, didn't even need to get to the backer. The three of them on one, and you saw Black just running downhill with violence himself as a backer, a running back. He always runs with tremendous passion and almost anger when he runs the football.
Feed it to him again. Stutter step. Knocked down after a short gain by Keontae Scott to find safety for the Hurricanes.
And you see Jacoby Thomas coming down. They've been told this week to hit Mendoza as often as they can. That time carrying out the fake. You can see he got up underneath the chin strap and the face mask. Watch 8. After carrying out the fake, instead of laying off, boom, hits him. Again, when they get their chances, they want to lay the wood. And you see right there, they're sending a message early in this game.
Very, very lucky to avoid a personal foul.
Bill, is that a defenseless player, or is it because he's carrying out a fake?
He's not defenseless, but at the same time, that hit was totally unnecessary and could have easily been a foul.
And a bunch of those kinds of penalties against Ole Miss. You play right there on the edge, but that was certainly over the line.
Yeah, it sure was. And then he comes right back. See, that's the thing with Mendoza. It doesn't really blink, doesn't let the last play, good or bad, affect him as he spins forward to the next play. Came right back. Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication on whether he should give it, throw it outside. The pass was taken away, so he just tries to get some positive yardage.
3rd and 6, 11th play of this long Hoosier drive. Miami showing some pressure. They bring it. Pitch to the end zone and fought for it, incomplete. Well defended. That was O.J. Frederic on Charlie Becker, who's their top red zone weapon down there. Nice breakup.
Yeah, it's a matchup we want to see with Xavier Lucas out of the game. Frederic is not surprised at all with the ability to get his head turned around and get in position, and they will allow the corner to get handsy if his head is locating the football. 29 does a great job in phase.
That's an interception, brother.
So they gave him a little wiggle room there, pushing back and forth with Becker.
So Niko Radicic, almost automatic from 34 yards. Indiana, the quarterback, bleeding a little bit, draws first blood in this game. The Hoosiers, 12-play drive on top, late first quarter here at Hard Rock Stadium.
And see, that's what we would be doing. We're trying to do what you got to calm down.
Frosted sodas and floats.
You know, our chance, man, is listen, man. Let me be real with you. This your dog, Big Dog, aka Bootleg Stat Man. 305 Sports 5, your dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. If we don't take that same approach and get up and down the field with first downs, yeah, man, all that. Listen, take the ball out of Carson backhand. The verdict is still out on that dickhead. I don't give a fuck what you say. You hear me? That guy is a manager. He knows what to manage. But allow him to just run more, at least to get the drives going. Jumpstart, like if it ain't there, go. You feel me? Don't wait. Make them respect the other things he can do. If he drop back too much and don't run none, we ain't gonna respect it. Make him mobile. I don't give a fuck if he get 3 yards, man. So that would that open up a little more for they gotta respect what he might, because he did it last game. Yeah, because that's gonna give Tony an opportunity to get some better looks. That'll get you running back, you know, some looks for real, man. I'm gonna need Carson to lay it on the line tonight. I don't care what people say to me, bro. I say they gave that man $4 million, bro. We need a victor tonight. We need a victor, and it got to be MIO. I don't give a damn what you say. He need to lay his body on the line tonight. I don't want to hear nothing. Your legacy depends on tonight in Miami, bro. And let's not forget, he's a Florida boy. So he smelled the culture. He knows all about it. So, listen, man, this your dog, Big Dog, a.k.a. Bootleg Stat Man. Shout out to my dog Zay to go get a shot of Sports Guard. Pop from the block. Hey, man, I tapped in with Coach Nick. You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard from Coach Nick in a minute. Y'all, you never know who's going to pop in. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, I put the link in YouTube I put it on Facebook. You hit that link, man. Tap in with me, dog. Hit that link. Tap in with me, dog. Yeah. That's all gravy train. Right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We on his face. Why the whack? Boink. Hit him in the chin. Yeah. We ain't trying to hurt him or nothing, but hit him in the mouth. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mendoza from Miami. He from around the way. He could have walked to Coral Gables and played on the basketball because that's what he say. So don't try to act like he ain't hard. He tough. Now Miami, they cannot be a 3 and out. You cannot. You got to at least have a 17 play drive, 15 minimum. Well, why you say that, bootleg? I say that because your defense has got 8 hands full. Yeah, they do. So you definitely want to get them some time on the bench, look at what they need to look at, and rest. And see, because we need, in order for us to put a split in the wood, to put a wedge in their situation, we got to get a turnover. Carson Beck best like that, right? Short field, Yeah. So, but I know we can put 15, 20 play drives together. I need to see it now. Don't say no. Don't say mine for later. I want mine now. Let me get that now. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man. This is dog, big dog, man. AKA bootleg stat man, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all I don't know. I'm gonna say about. I might do the stream for a couple of hours. I don't know. You feel me? Nah. Because I know halftime. So I can pop back out. You already know. But you know what I'm saying? But definitely gonna give you the halftime for sure. Now, the interesting part of the game is after half. That's the go-getter favorite time of the year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, put the kids to bed, roll up the yada, get your drink, or whatever you do, whatever light your incense, or whatever you're into. You know what I'm saying? And vibe with your dog, big dog, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, yeah, it's gonna get intense. I guarantee it. Yeah, that's what I can guarantee. It's gonna get intense. And right now, we want to see a sustained drive. We want to see Carson Beck get out of there a little bit. He need to get at least 20 yards on this drive with his own feet. And then I'm sure Malachi can get us, 15 or 20, maybe 30. You know what I'm saying? We got to see it like that. Because we got to get up the field. We got to get up the field. And I'm looking at Indiana. They respect that defense, but they still have, I believe they got a little more. I'm evaluating them, right, real time. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I never seen them play. So, but yeah, tap in with your dog, big dog, man, aka bootleg stat man, on a championship, playoff, championship, college championship. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King Day, NBA, NFL. If you're above ground, you got to be thankful, man. Just for real. If you enter college, you're getting what you want for football. If you was in the high school football, hopefully your alma mater went to the state championship or whatever you're into. So we're gonna keep the thing rocking and rolling. This is dog, big dog, man. You know what I'm saying? There they go, dropping back with him again. Get what I'm saying? This is offensive coordinating. The offensive coordinating is not going well. Right now, you're dropping back with Carson Beck, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. You have too many good things you could do physically than this. I don't like the scripting of him being in shotgun and him throwing. I don't understand that. I cannot understand that. That's another throw for Carson. That's two. That's two throws for Carson. After they went down the field, and I just told y'all we need to get at least 50. Boom. The dude pounds 7. He's not explosive like that. That's not good enough. Pounds is pretty decent. You don't got no speed, and Malachi don't play on the edge. Now you gotta throw because it's third down. Is the coordinator panicking? Another throw, a sack. I watch Miami play. I know Miami. The verdict is still out on Carson Beck. I say that every game I see him play. Now, what I'm learning is with this game, he started throwing 3 plays in a row. You're taking the ball out of Fletcher's hand. Why? I don't know. You asking Carson Beck to do something I've never known him to be good at doing. That's 3 and out. You put your defense back on the field. Why are you doing that? You didn't get a yard. You didn't get one, and the punt is what a punt at. You didn't get a yard. Bro, if you're watching this game, you know what I'm talking about. 305 Sports Vibe. This your dog, Big Dog, a.k.a. Bootleg Statman. If you're watching this game, you understand it. The offensive coordinating for the Hurricanes is spotty, sketchy, disrespectful, if you will. You got a running back who has been getting over 100 yards per college playoff game, 130, 120, 120, over 120, and he ain't touching the ball. You come out after they go down there, the defense get them 3 points. You come out, you fired off with Carson Beck 3 times, bing, 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 incomplete every time. You do not have the dynamic receivers to be. It's nothing explosive. You got Malachi. He's quick and he can do some shit. But man, don't make it like Carson Beck and the receivers gonna win this game. This ain't Andre Johnson and them. This ain't no motherfucking Santana Moss track speed. It's not. Sorry, man, it's not. Damn, dog. The defense is young and athletic, but please make sure you understand that in order for us to win, we have to maintain a drive on offense. We do. And it has to be Carson running with his legs. Yeah. If I don't understand, we should be physical. Yeah, man, them people that take that 3 points. You know what I'm saying? The people that like, because it's not looking like Miami doing anything that's impressing them on offense. Miami offense not doing nothing. As long as you dropping it back with Carson Beck, you're gonna win this game. Yeah. So he trying to get a 3 and out. Jason Taylor at the crib too. It's personal for him. Get there. Slow him down. Converge. Make a tackle. Because boy, now, so you went out there. So somebody, I don't know if Ray on the sideline. I don't know if Irvin on the sideline. But you go to that dude, course, say, pound that rock. Make them understand pain. Push guys out the way. Somebody got to say that. Take Carson. When we need you, we'll call on you. But right now, let the offensive line do what they need to do. What is we doing? We come out throwing it. The nigga barely getting off the line. He barely getting his separation. That man slow as dust. The fuck? Nah, man, that ain't what you want to do. You're not finna line up and drop back and see how you think your receiver finna beat him. Nah, he ain't, not him anyway. Malachi Small, he beats you in the slot. I ain't even see him on that drive. So that last tackle might have folded him up. He loved. You know what I'm saying? But we want to see him out there though. But yeah, man, nah, man. Run that rock, man. You ran the rock and you get yards, and you don't run the rock that much. This should be run the rock all night. Put 6 in, put 22 in, run the rock. That's the staple. Even though the receivers for UM like Andre Johnson and Irvin and who else? The dude 87. I forget the nigga name. Reggie Wayne and Santana Moss and Shockey and Bubba Franks and who else came? It's Shockey, Bubba Franks. There's another tight end I forgot. I forget his name. Jeremy something. Not Jeremy Shockey, but it was I forget his name. But he played for Carolina, right? All right, so cool. But it still was running backs. You know what I'm saying? It still was Frank Gore, Edgerrin James, Clinton Portis, McGahee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the dude, Duke Johnson. I like Duke. He didn't get to just Duke. And I feel like when Tua came and Miami came, Miami got rid of Duke. I didn't understand why. I thought Duke was just like H.A. Maybe H.A. was a little younger, but he played good as a Miami Dolphin. He really did. I was like, damn, they didn't bring Duke back. I was a little hot about that. I was like, that's crazy. Because he played good. I really thought he played good. I did. You know what I'm saying? I thought he played hella good. He didn't fuck up. He didn't fumble. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I guess this wasn't the direction they wanted to go in. But I felt like him on the roster and just, yeah, he made a difference. You know what I'm saying? So, but, hey, it is what it is, man. Shit dog, big dog, man. AKA bootleg stat man. Shout out to Zay to go get it. Zay to go get it. Where you at, baby? Where you at, baby? I made the call. See where these boys at, man. See where these boys at, man. It's all about you. Man, listen. Oh, if Lamar go to the Ravens, that'd be something to think about. I doubt it, though. I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. I could bring you in, homie. It's not a problem. Damn, go get it what they do, Clyde. I see you popped in. You left rather abruptly.
Nah, I ain't seen all that. See what they got going on. Popped in. See you were chopping up about some shit. And I started. I got out. Good, man. Don't watch it. Don't watch it again.
Hey, man, well, listen, you ain't got to do nothing, man. I just plug you into the sound system. Let you rock out with me like that. You hear me? Keep you on the line. Don't worry about it.
Miami had the ball. I just mentioned how they ran or they threw it 3 straight times.
Yeah, threw it. I don't even want to hear the commentary because I know I'm right. You threw the ball that many fucking times, you tripping. You got the running back doing all this dynamic shit, and you throwing it with Carson back. You're definitely trying to throw the game away. You ask me. Zay, hey, ladies and gentlemen, y'all thought I was bullshitting, but I've arrived with Zay to go get him. Yeah, he ain't had to go nowhere. I plugged him in to the sound system. Zay to go get it what they do.
Yeah, man. Watching the game. Trying to see what they're going to do. That D-line looking good, man. Well, beat Indiana, boy. Yeah, they got to score some points, man.
Carson back. Verdict is still out. Offensive coordinator. Is he looking to sabotage us? Because he's throwing the ball with Carson back more than I prefer.
Might be what it is, dog.
If your big master plan is to throw it with Carson so you can pound and ground later on, you're risking a lot by throwing it with Carson back. I like him, but the verdict is still out on him. We don't have dynamic, explosive receivers like that to consistently drop back. But I guess they saying that the offensive line or defensive line for Indiana is like that. For us not for us to have to throw the ball.
They gotta use their offense as their other best defense. Meaning the more you keep Indiana off the motherfucking field, the less they can score.
Well, I agree. If we don't run the ball with our quarterback, he hasn't ran the ball yet. If you have to be a playmaker, Carson. Period. You have to be a play. That's another punt.
Now you weren't punting, dog.
That's another punt in the first quarter. You weren't punted at least 4 times. That is because you're not driving the ball. You're not putting plays together. You throwing the ball excessively. Is the fix in? The fix got to be in. Boy, because niggas always talking woo wham and foo fam. Is the fix motherfucking in? 305 Sports Vibe. Zay to go get us. The man you done punted 4 times in the first quarter.
Oh, you see, dog. I don't think the fix in. I think they just trying to keep on Indiana, but they gotta just play their game. Don't play Indiana game. I ain't seen number 4 running that shit yet.
If they doing that to keep up with Indiana, and Indiana can't really do much with the defense, obviously you don't think your defense is that good. Then. When the nation has watched them play and stop some of the best teams, you should be grounded, or maybe you respect Indiana defense that much that you think that you can't run it, but you can't throw it either. And if you're not using Carson Beck as a offensive weapon, and I don't mean throwing it, making him a runner, then I don't see the chance. Because whatever they defense got their eyes on, it ain't nothing that they not fooled by nothing in me. So if he start running it, they may have to be fooled a little bit. You may can fool them because now he running it. And then you keeping the deep off the field, keeping the offense with at least 15 plays. Yeah, the offensive coordinator is shitty tonight. I ain't gonna lie, the first quarter, it's not to my liking.
That's still early, man. He gotta adjust, man.
I don't know. I'm not saying he don't, but that shit ain't looking like it ain't looking like dominance. You at the crib. You should be looking to dominate. You should looking to have your offensive line bully that shit, or at least go toe to toe with the guys in the trenches. Is it too early for that?
Not.
Shit, I mean,
definitely not. Why commercial? How you feel about y'all new head coach?
Well, I don't know him. He come from Green Bay. I knew that was going to be the move. I mean, I'm not even thinking about Miami. Whatever Miami do, I'm with it because it's not none of the old niggas. Let's see what these new niggas can do.
Gotcha. All right. You got plenty of time to talk about that later, but I just wanted to get your immediate thoughts on that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I say, the GM, I feel like he's saying the right things about having Jalen and A-Chain and a couple of other guys, the cornerstone of the team. Those are just younger guys. So, we'll see how that pan out. I see they fired the coach. You think that's something wrong that they fired the coach?
Yeah, I don't like that. I think that Buffalo fucked up, dog. Yeah, I don't think they should do that. I mean, somebody got to get the blame, though, but, I mean, I think I said that. I told Shaw that halftime shit might have got him fired. They lost by 3 points. I mean, you can't blame everything, but, yeah, that might have got his dumb ass fired. Oh, the play, boy.
I know you need it, because we seeing Mendoza playing against that dude there. Boop, boop. He been on niggas' head, man. Listen, man.
Yeah.
This what I've been letting just kind of like just going through my thoughts with Josh. Right.
Oh, you gotta make that fucking tackle, bro.
He getting paid a lot. And in the MVP year, that made them think they could win without the essentials. They just thought they could ride him, and they got what they usually get with him. If you wanted to get over the hump, you would need a better defense and not a pass rusher. Because you couldn't.
Defense ain't really do too bad though. I ain't gonna lie. It was just a dumb mistake, man. They had 5 turnovers. Their defense ain't do too bad though, even though everybody is.
They didn't have no turnovers.
Defense. But
you need takeaways. They didn't have that. It was the lowest in the league in that. It was the lowest in shit like that.
I think the defense did. Their defense held Broncos in check, dog. It wasn't the defense. 5 fucking turnovers and a dumbass play calling.
Well, I mean, at some point in time, you got to look at everything, and those were key, obvious reasons that you could point to, So, yeah, I just still feel like, for me, and I know you're a defensive guy too. My defense, anytime I'm, when I always because I know who I'm talking to. Y'all don't know this the legendary Zeta go get a Optimus coach, youth coach extraordinaire, commission and whatnot. Me, I'm just a Madden guru. My defense got to get the ball and get pressure up the middle. That's it. I mean, a lot of shit can't happen if the quarterback can't really get it out or throw it, or I'm right in your face, hike in your face. Hard to do. Hard to stop. And you got to get when that ball come out fluttering, you got to be able to catch it and get it back.
Nah, I'm saying you gotta you have to put some type of pressure on me. But
oh, come on.
Let's go, baby. No flag.
That's a flag.
Whoa.
That ball was tipped.
I got you some points. That shouldn't have been no fucking flag right there, dog.
I thought it was tipped though. I mean, he been handsy all night, so I just felt like you picking and choosing the call, and he been playing like that all night. You know what I'm saying? He been, and then he's looking back at the ball, so it's not like he just stopped him from. The route was so little that it's like really it's gonna be handsy. It's like a physical, So they done gave him a first.
Okay, try to raise his hand, you get a flag. What's his ass? There you go, right there, 99. What's his ass? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Nigga, that's what I'm talking about.
But the
so
defense,
we here, man.
The defense playing like they understand the assignment. We not questioning that. It's the offensive coordinator in there.
Nah, the offense don't catch on. Look at that boy. That nigga hold his ass up with one hand. I don't know what they think this is. Come on, Bane. You supposed to take off tonight. And you at the crib, nigga. Let's go. 3rd and long. Stop him right here. And then
the only thing that's going to change is if Miami get a turnover and help him with the field position. Yep. Because I hate for us to have to be stalled out because Beck doesn't have the dynamic receivers to even look remotely like to be looking awesome. He just doesn't have the receivers.
What the fuck? It's 3rd and 12 over the time. I was for the side. The fuck you take? My bad. How they take Bane off the field 3rd and 12, but they call the timeout. Nah, no. The defense can keep this shit close. We gonna pop one, dog. Hey guys, unit number 4. I ain't see my little young nigga Tony. He ain't touched that bitch yet.
Ain't do it to him. They swallowed his ass up.
Yeah, he gonna get loose though. He gonna get loose.
I mean, he probably gonna get loose, but the thing is, if our quarterback, I need to see Beck run the ball. I need to see Miami oppose a running playbook. Okay.
Yeah, but that they ain't gonna run shit. They can let number 4 run.
Yeah,
that can't really no run like that.
Yeah, he do run it like
really
that.
No,
I'm not saying like let him get off the chain. I'm saying from now on we got to get plays from him. Him throwing back, dropping back, throwing it is not getting us no yards. So basically, let's run the ball and move him and just run him for 3 or 5. Let's just get him going like that, and then run it like get yards in another type of way with him. You know, he big. They crack it like 6'3", 6'4". He not little. Man, listen, tonight is the night where it can't be nothing but your blood and sweat on the field left. You can't leave no plays. You can't leave no points.
Yeah, but that motherfucker, he kind of fragile. They do like his own, so they running him.
I'm not saying nothing big.
But running him ain't gonna be. They gonna be kind of like sketchy on that because last thing they want is.
He ran the last game at least 5 times.
They gonna come. They gonna pick their spot. But this defense, I can't lie. Indiana defense line coming too.
That's what I'm saying. You need to run them. You need to take their mind off just what dropping it back is helping them. Just straight dropping back, that's helping them. You're not going to beat pounds like I don't see what they're doing helping us. With the physical offensive line we got, we should be trying to move some people out the way. You know? And if you can get the guy just, their eyes going in different places, thinking Carson gonna run with it, then yeah, you will have a chance.
Right. It's a big 3rd down right here, man. We need to stop, man. We keep these big colors, baby. We pop through. 305, man. They ain't gotta go for something 305. It's only 305 football we love right here. Can't afford no dog. All offside. He got back. I knew it wasn't fucking offside, dog. Damn, Bane. And you ain't even get that. Yeah, jumped offside for no reason.
How you jumping offside? Come on, I don't want to.
Damn, dog.
That's only 5 yards.
We can't, but we can't give Mendoza no more chances, bro.
Yeah, wow. You're trying to go off the snap count to get an edge. That's you ain't got that. Okay, I don't know.
All the big 2 niggas, man. You need to go. Now you got to go get a sack, nigga. God damn it. Now you got to go get a sack. 3rd and 8. You fucked us, nigga. Go get us a sack. Make up for it right now. They tell me you gonna be a 1st round pick. Let's see what you got.
Wow.
Oh my God. They fell for the fucking draw. Damn. See what they doing there. They saying that UM defense too aggressive, dog. They saying UM defense too aggressive, dog. And they using that shit. They using that shit against us, dog.
One thing I can say is what I keep saying. They're keeping the drives going, and they're staying on the field.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
And I thought that's the kind of game plan Miami had. Because our offensive line, that
was holding like a motherfucker.
The offensive coordinator who calling the plays, he I don't know where he at with it tonight. It don't even make sense. I don't even see the niggas on the sideline. Yeah, well, I don't see Ray. I don't see motherfucking Mike came out of the coin toss. Okay, he there.
Yeah, Mike walked him out for the coin toss. How the fuck he wide ass open, dog?
Oh wow!
Touchdown. Drag your ass in there. This is what we can't do. This is what the fuck we can't do. We can't let Indiana
Start to bully you.
Crank up like this, bro. Yeah, we can't do that, bro. First of all, he was too fucking over. He was wide fucking over.
Like
he out of bounds. Ain't no touchdown.
Yeah, but at the same time, like Miami starting to get like to the point where they want a big play, and that's like what fueled them. And like he's ripping at the ball, even though I understand. But you know when you start looking for the sack or the big plays to fuel you, and you know what I'm saying, you know, because it was just they playing off. And number 8, I guess he, you know what I'm saying, it was real quick. But
nah, he was in the zone, but that nigga put the bin up, but he still fucked up though. He's thankful that he get behind him.
At the end of the day,
yeah, see that's what he's trying to tell him. You put the nigga put the bin there, like, don't start fighting with each other. Y'all don't start fighting with each other, bro.
Yeah, well, it's like I say, I've been enjoying the build up, and now we here. I've been enjoying the build up. Miami has to calm down on both sides of the ball and do fundamental shit. You know, iterate fundamentals. You know, iterate. Come on, man. Let's get back to the basics. You know, Miami, I don't know. You know, you're in shotgun. It's nothing physical. You're dropping back with Beck a bunch of times. I mean, we got a tight end. We ain't throwing it to him. The key players, we've been throwing it to number 7. And I don't know why. I mean, it's not like he's bad, but we don't have that speed. From last year to this year, Miami don't have no. Malachi is very choppy and quick. But yeah, he ain't taking the top off like that. And then Buddy don't be getting it to the nigga. Like, he can't even, his arm ain't even like that. Beck, I don't really like Beck like that. He's straight.
That's good stuff, man. They gotta try to that 4-point swing, dog. That shit need to be 3-0 right here. 6-0 is way better than 10-0, man.
You gotta jump off sides, and that's really where it cascaded at. So
because it was 3rd and 13.
It's nothing that you had to be excited about other than getting them off the field. Trying to get a big play, instead of just doing, you know, because they're looking for a play. And fundamentals, coach.
There you go. You should have knew that was coming. Like they trying y'all like y'all pussy because they running it right at the middle, bro.
Exactly.
And that would be the strongest part of the UM defense. You fucking do that.
Well, it's the linebackers are weak. Miami has not been exposed in the linebacker area. You know what I'm saying? Once they get that, if the nigga stalemate, if the defense, the linebacker come slam the door. But it ain't been exposed that we ain't got no great linebackers. Ain't none of them niggas like back there raw like that. It's Bain, Mesidor, niggas like but then how many linebackers you hear them talk about? You know the safety niggas and the cornerback niggas, and you know the D-line niggas. You don't know now one of them linebackers. So when the nigga slam and the nigga pop out, somebody supposed to feel it. Ain't nobody there to feel it.
This big play right here, dog. They need this almost 3-0 right here, dog.
So I gotta ask, what's your stake in the game? What you went over, under? You went money line? What you did? I know you did something.
Yeah, but I haven't got them complications today, but I couldn't do nothing.
Okay, well that's
a blessing. Put me behind the A-ball, but I'm still just going for you. I'm going for you on money line. That was my intention to do. But I ain't got no stock in this shit tonight.
Well,
I'm still
other than just being a fan, huh?
Though. Yeah, I'm just trying to see them boys make history, dog, cause nobody in the world get them a chance to win, dog, and they got this shit right here. They got this. Don't be too aggressive and let the shit come to them.
Well, don't be too aggressive. I don't know.
The brain just fucked up with that 3rd and 13, dog. Man, that was a big play right there, dog.
So you basically seeing Miami, they got to calm all the way down and really just understand that you're doing too much, and that start making you look like you being desperate, and you looking because you home, and that's more pressure on us because you don't want to look bad, and the boys just coming up in this bitch, and they just doing what they got to do, and they know the odds stacked against them, and they feeling disrespected because they number one. They're like, even though we playing now, we still number one. They act like they number one. They had their crib, and that automatically make them win. Nope.
Nah, every game got to be played, but I said that it was total disrespect that nobody don't even give us a shot to even hang with these people, man.
And that's over with now, man.
This is a reminder.
Yeah, I feel you, though.
You owe us one, bang. We need.
It's time for bed.
Let me see. Don't fall for the fluke play. He ain't gonna run it. They thinking the goddamn quarterback was gonna run it. I know he wasn't gonna run it, dog. I mean, this cracker ain't doing nothing but simple fucking football. These people lined up and ran the ball up the middle 3 fucking times in a row. You need your ass kicked for something, letting them do some shit like that, bro.
Honestly, that's what
they going for. I'm gonna say, God, they finna try to go for 2 goals. Okay.
Honestly, this is what we thought Miami would be doing, like making the game physical, and now you tire Bane out. You eliminate the threat of him because you're running straight at his face.
Yeah, but he played defensive end anyway, so.
Well, like I say, they're using the tight ends and they're making it physical. They giving you a handoff, watching how aggressive itching you up the field. Somebody watching them saying, yeah, he ain't paying attention to the ball. He ain't looking. So they just looking to get to the quarterback and they want to beat Mendoza up. So they say, look, they running right, but they ain't even looking, So they say, look, let's just hand it off to the running back, let's draw. They ain't going to see that because they looking to get a sack. Look at him. He just jumping all crazy all sides. Man standing there just watching. And they say he's a better coach. Every time I hear them talk about him, he ain't got no flaws in his game.
I mean, they gonna say what they gonna say, but I mean, I think what they're in the store right now, man. This offensive possession right here is big.
We can look at this right here to see if the life is seeping out because it's quiet in the building, and they made it a Carson Beck game. And this is what led to where we at. The offensive coordinator and 3 and out, or punt. That's the problem. Because they're playing like us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We need points in this drive.
Okay.
That's what I do know.
This the second quarter.
Mm-hmm. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, the number 4. Look at that boy. That boy moving the fucking pile. Man, I know this shit, man. If I know this in my house, y'all get paid for this, man. Get the ball to number 4, man. Hey, look at him. Look, yeah, get kicked out, nigga. Keep acting like you crazy. See your ass next year. Let's go, man. Run the ball. Don't make Beck do too much. Run the ball. And yeah, see, yeah, that's a good move. Good move, 7-3. Grab 4 leg. Hey, chill out, boy. It's bigger than him. Let that nigga get you kicked out tonight. Yeah, look your teammates in the locker room, you get kicked out, arguing with a nigga. Exactly. Oh, he got tripped. Damn, he was for the walk to the first down. Damn, he was for the walk to the first down. But that's what it is, dog. Oh, he got tripped, dog. Yeah, that the NFL, that's a flag. Third and 1.
That little tunnel here, I got some shit right there too. Yeah. Sports the hoes, nigga, anything goes. We gon' keep you locked in with them good combos. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, long as you keep it real. Say how you feel, get it off your chest. You ain't got to be stressed. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. They say a little combo is good for the soul, though you're not locked in to go get a show.